Hi everybody, it's Dandruff. The news cartridge for Thursday, December 3rd, 2015. The new Pokemon Picross game is out. It's good. It's real good. You can also stop by McDonald's to pick up Hoopa on X, Y, Omega Sapphire, or Alpha Ruby. Help me finish this next puzzle, Togepi. Oh, it's a Pokemon egg. Today's top story is that Fallout 4 for PC has had yet another patch issued out today. The patch notes aren't very long, and it brings general memory and stability improvements, performance enhancements inside Corvega assembly plant, and most notably fix an issue where players becoming stuck inside terminals. Bethesda recommends that you back up your save files before you download and install the patch. Fallout 4 on console has yet to see one of these updates because Microsoft and Sony have to approve it first. They tend to go for larger, less frequent updates because of that. You have to opt into this patch. It's actually not automatic. So just go to your Steam library, right-click on Fallout 4 and go to Properties. In my case, we'll be using Starbound because I don't own Fallout 4. Select the Beta tab at the top, click the option that isn't None, and your game should then start updating. Be sure to leave a comment below if the new patch has improved performance for you. With Just Cause 3 launching yesterday and a Day 1 patch already prepared, it would seem as though that would not be enough. Avalanche Software is aware that players are experiencing issues, and they say they need a little bit more time to recreate some of them in order to build fixes. The Steam community, as always, is not very happy with the performance. The game currently sits with a 62% approval rating, leaving many asking if there's going to be an SLI or Crossfire support with no acknowledgement. It is unacceptable for a AAA publisher to not provide SLI or Crossfire profiles for a game in 2015. Looking at you, Arkham Knight. Hopefully, it will just be a matter of time before the game is up and running properly for everyone. But stay tuned for more on updates on Just Cause, and leave a comment below if you are having performance issues and what platform you're playing on. The quick spot for today is that Capcom has felt the need to address the issue of a possible wrong translation about their upcoming new Resident Evil 2 remake. I say new remake because I have honestly lost count of how many times this game has come out already. Anyway, it's been made very clear that this will not be a port or a remaster, which would essentially just be the same game again with an updated resolution and aspect ratio, not changing much else, but instead all new assets will be generated to recreate the game from the ground up. And it's nice to see this done this way because it really gives good games the justice they deserve. To end for today, this last one is... well, you'll see. This pertains to EA, or Electronic Arts in general, but let's start with their latest game, Battlefront. One of the biggest criticisms of the new Battlefront game is a lack of depth, and apparently its shallowness is a design, not a flaw. CFO of EA, Blake Jorgensen, has said that the game was designed to be accessible and seemed to take pride in the fact that Battlefront was one of the only shooters rated T for teen by the ESRB. I don't know how that translates to a good game. It's really irrelevant to somebody like me. He goes on to say that he wanted it so an 8-year-old could play the game with his father on the couch, as well as a teenager or a 20-year-old play the game and enjoy it. But here's the thing, designing your game this way from the start creates a very low skill ceiling, which ultimately results in a very low replay value. What makes me better at a game is playing against other people who are better than me. I try to be better than them, they do the same, and we all have a good time. If there's very little room for you to grow in your playstyle, then there's very little reason to play. Progression is very important. So that leads me to Peter Moore. He has stated that EA's 2016 lineup is a, and I quote, embarrassment of riches. A new Battlefront is planned, new Mass Effect, a new Plants vs. Zombies, and actually the year is going to start off with a new Mirror's Edge. But he also notes that it's a high-class problem to have. Yeah, making lowest common denominator games sure is a problem. Are you sure you want to have it? Just when my respect for EA was finally coming back, they put out this garbage, and if they apply this same attitude to all of their games next year, then then 2016 is going to be the year of boring, depthless games from EA. And now we're at tomorrow's game releases. For PC, Rise of the Keepers, Pendragon Rising, Community College Hero, Trial by Fire, Nyan Cat, Lost in Space, Into the Void, Beat Buddy, On Tour, Our Love Will Grow, RPG, and Tempest. For Nintendo Wii U, we have Xenoblade Chronicles X. Thank you very much, everybody. This has been News Cartridge. I will see you tomorrow. And I saw this one guy who was coughing and sneezing, but apparently it just turned out that he was a member of Team Rocket.